BMW FEM/BDC key programming failed? Here's the real fix with Autel IM508S. Hey there, car tech enthusiasts and diagnostic warriors. Welcome back to the channel that keeps your garage smarter, sharper, and a whole lot easier to manage. Yes, you're watching Babaji Motors, where we break down tough vehicle programming issues into step-by-step solutions that actually work. Now here's something to think about. What should you do when your Autel IM508S suddenly fails to program a key to a BMW with a FEM/BDC module, and it shows that dreaded version mismatch error? Ever been stuck on this? Let me know in the comments. Your input could help another tech stuck in the same spot. Before we jump into the full breakdown, a quick but heartfelt request. If you've ever found value in this channel, even once, do me a solid. Tap that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and if you're really feeling generous, share this video in your favorite auto tech group. That's how we keep this engine running. All right, here's the situation. A BMW X2 rolled into the bay, and our trusted Autel IM508S tool, paired with the BDC FEM/BDC test platform module, was ready to get to work. Normally, this setup programs keys without any hiccups. But this time, total failure. The key wouldn't program, and the system jumped straight into auto-restoring the EEPROM, only to hit a brick wall with a mismatch version error. Now here's where it gets even trickier. When trying to read the BDC module, the Autel couldn't access it while the power was connected. Oddly enough, the first read only succeeded when the power was disconnected. This threw everything off. How are you supposed to add a new key when you can't even get a clean read of the module? Let's pause right here. Have you ever faced a situation where the BDC could only be read with power off? Drop your story in the comments. I'd love to hear how you tackled it. So what's the fix? Here's the full repair roadmap that worked for us. When you're using the Autel IM508S and go with the Smart Selection option, the tool automatically creates a backup of both the coding and the original EEPROM file. This is your golden ticket. If things go wrong, you've got two options. You can either restore everything back while the module is still in the vehicle or locate the original EEPROM backup file and restore it manually. Now I won't lie, finding that original EEPROM file manually can be a real pain. So always double-check your backup folder before you begin the operation. And here's a pro tip most folks miss. BDC modules have a different EEPROM chip compared to FEM modules. That means you need to identify the right chip and make sure you're reading the correct one from the start. Still stuck? Don't worry, we ditched the smart mode altogether and went full manual. Here's how we did it. We navigated through the Autel IM508S menus like this. IMMO, BMW, by system, IMMO, FEM, key operation, key learning, pre-process learning. Boom, that did the trick. No more mismatch error, no more guesswork. Manual mode saved the day. But here's my take. Smart mode is convenient, but it's not always reliable with newer BMW firmware updates. Manual key learning, though it takes more steps, gives you more control and fewer surprises. That's my honest opinion, but what's yours? Let me know in the comments. Do you trust smart mode, or are you going manual all the way? And before we wrap this up, if this solution helped you or taught you something new, then please help the channel grow. Give this video a like, comment with your experience or questions, and share it with someone who's struggling with BMW key programming. And hey, if you want to say thanks in a bigger way, that super thanks button is right below. And now, remember the question from the beginning? Why did the first read of the BDC only succeed when power was disconnected? Here's the answer. The BDC module sometimes prevents communication when power is active due to internal bootloader restrictions or firmware level protections. Disconnecting power can allow the tool to access it in a safer, pre-boot state. If you learned something today, imagine what's coming next. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. And until next time, happy diagnosing and keep those keys turning.